We're here at the place where it all began, so many, 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 many years ago. The story, the legend, of one James Reeford Arnold, the man some came to call Jim, others called Big Jimmer, and even a few called J.R. Big. This unassuming home on this quiet corner in this small backward town is the very house where the life of this not surprisingly quiet and unassuming man began to take shape. Harry and Jessie Arnold lived here for many, many years with their 4 children. Fred, Betty, Jim, and young Tommy. Of the 4, it was widely held that Jim was the quietest and unassumingest of them all. Few could have predicted what would unfold from these humble beginnings as the many, 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 many years went by. Those neighbors who are actually still alive and in command of their faculties, especially those who lived right across the street in this home, remember youthful James as virtually invisible and almost indistinguishable from the shrubbery that was commonplace in the area at that time. And yet, as time passed, Jim became an expert in the design and development of complex computer systems that are now all completely out of date, a national champion motorcycle racer in a class that no longer exists, an ardent supporter of a so-called sport that takes place in the hottest time of the year and only masochistic idiots with too much money and time would ever bother with, a husband, just once, oddly enough, a loving father, and now a doting grandfather. As we mark the 70th birthday of this remarkable man, now rumored to be living anonymously in a remote northern community, we're reminded of the wise and timeless words of Mark Twain. There are basically 2 types of people in this world: people who accomplish things, and people who claim to have accomplished things. The first group is less crowded. That's the one you're in, Jim. Happy birthday, wherever you are. Happy birthday!